About 7,000 people contract HIV every single day worldwide, and our northern Michigan communities are no exception. A clinic in Traverse City sees about 200 people every year who are HIV positive. Munson Medical Center's Thomas Judd Care Center is helping people get healthy again.
From today's advanced medication to just someone to talk to, the center is changing lives in our community for those who are HIV positive. In this special report, 9 and 10's Sarah Simnich and chief photojournalist Corey Atkins introduce us to a local man who's overcome more than most.
Look at life the way it's supposed to look at life.
Joaquin Alfoneca's smile didn't come easy.
When you look at life, you think about how many people you're going to leave behind and how many people you will hurt, see something happen to you.
He was born in Cuba. Joaquin swam 12 miles at just 13 years old to live the American dream.
In Michigan, the people, they are good people. The beauty is wonderful. Anywhere you look, you see beauty.
He settled down here in northern Michigan, but his struggles were not behind him.
I had a pacemaker put in my heart, and an infection got into it.
Joaquin is HIV positive. He suffered through everything from a stroke to tuberculosis.
I said to myself, how are we going to survive? How are we going to live? You know, with something like that.
He didn't look good and he didn't feel good, but didn't know where to turn for help.
I was 90 pounds soaking wet, believe me. I looked like a skeleton.
One pretty special conversation changed his life.
My daughter come over one day, she said, Dad, you know, Dad, the only thing I want in this world is one thing. I said, well, what is that? And she said, I want you to be alive. Like you can give me away when I get married. It's like somebody turned the switch on, you know. I said, wow, that hurt.
Joaquin turned to Munson Medical Center's Thomas Judd Care Center.
We offer medical case management, which is simply helping people get the care they need, specifically for people with HIV and AIDS in northern Michigan.
Nick Erber is a coordinator at the Care Center. He's a licensed counselor.
And HIV doesn't care how old you are, or what gender you are, or what color you are. I mean, it's a virus.
He knows the kind of help that people with HIV need and what will happen if they don't get it.
Because if they don't, they could be infectious to other people.
The Thomas Judd Care Center is one of 2 infectious disease clinics in northern Michigan. They help about 200 people every year.
We offer nutrition services. We offer like food vouchers, insure supplements. We offer bus tokens and bus passes so they can get around Traverse City to their appointment and to other places. So if they're at the shelter, we go to the shelter. If they're at the jail, we go to the jail.
Although AIDS has been around for decades, Erber says there's still a lot people don't know about the virus.
Some of the misconceptions are that you can get it through toilet seats or sharing silverware or kissing or touching someone with HIV, and none of that is true. It's present in 4 body fluids: breast milk, vaginal fluid, semen, and blood.
The symptoms are flu-like: fever, chills, and night sweats. Now imagine that flu-type feeling just keeps coming back. CD4 are a type of white blood cells that fights infection. When your CD4 count drops, your immune system is getting weaker. These also determine if the HIV virus is progressing.
If someone's CD4 drops below 200, or if they get certain opportunistic infections, which are specific to AIDS, then they're labeled with AIDS, which is actually just a progression of the disease. It's still HIV.
Mr. Lucky.
The people that visit the Thomas Judd Care Center are inspiring.
They're just really resilient, and they have a lot of hope.
He said, you got a lot to live for.
People like Joaquin.
I honestly don't think he would be alive if he didn't have the hope that he has, because he came to us when he was really, really ill.
He was given medication right away, something that's made a lot of progress over the years.
Once some of the early drugs got approved, like AZT, they were taking sometimes like 4 to 8 pills 2 or 4 times a day, and they were huge pills, like quarter-sized pills. So it's gone from that to 1 pill once a day. And it's a combination of 3 different medications in the 1 pill.
That's known as the cocktail drug. It's so effective, it's able to push the virus back to a point where it's undetectable.
If he didn't have the hope and resiliency, and positive outlook, then it would be really easy just to give up at that point. But he didn't.
Joaquin has a message for anyone struggling through the virus.
Don't be afraid. Some days you're gonna have time that you're gonna feel lonely. Some day you're gonna have time that you don't wanna live. But then you gotta put all that to the side and say, hey, look, see, they can do it, I can do it, you know?
I'm Sarah Simnich reporting for 9 and 10 News at 5.
If you or someone you know is HIV positive and could use some guidance, we have posted a link to Munson Medical Center's Thomas Judd Care Center on 9and10news.com. You can learn more about their resources and their inspiring mission to help those in northern Michigan get the treatment they need to feel better.